Hi everyone, my name is Delcy. I study at Christian University Indonesia of Toraja. In this video is my segment from speaking and listening for academic purposes. Well, in this video, I would like to share 10 study tips I have used during my years at school that kept me organized and helped me to get good grades. Well, tip number 1 is to organize your study area. Before you even sit down to study, you have to make sure you get everything you need in one place so you don't have an excuse to stand up and walk around searching for it. Don't forget the snacks and the water. Tip number 2, keep a schedule. Get a large calendar and write down due dates of all your tests, exam assignment, and papers. Some people prefer to put notification in their phone, but I find that having an actual paper calendar in front of your eyes gives you a better sense of time. Place a calendar somewhere near your study. Place that way you are constantly aware what is UNN for which subject. You can also get creative on your stickers to remind you about upcoming deadlines. Tip number 3, make a study goal. Before you sit down to study, write down what you want to accomplish during the study session. Be specific. By doing that, you are setting a goal for yourself. Setting a goal is very important, as subconsciously you would feel that once you reach your study goal, you can take a break and reward yourself. If you don't have a study plan, you might feel overwhelmed by the amount of material you have to go throughout. Study goal will help you feel organized and keep track of time. Tip number 4, read the textbook. Seems obvious, but so many people really just on their lecture notes and skip the textbook entirely. Throughout the years of studying, found that the most effective way to read the textbook goes like this. First, just read the chapter like you would a novel. Don't try to understand the material nor take any notes. Once you do that, come back to the chapter, but this time read it much slower. Take notes and try to understand the material. And remember, no matter how good your lecture notes are, the textbook will always have more information. Tip number 5, make flashcards. Okay, so the step is self-explanatory. For classes that require a lot of memorization, prepare a stack of flashcards and carry them with you every time you have a free minute to review them. It's simple, but it does help to remember this material. Tip number 6, use Pomodoro technique. Study for 25 minutes and take 5 minutes breaks. Every third break, take up to 20 minutes. You can set a stopwatch in your phone to keep track of time. Tip number 7, reward yourself. Every time you reach your study goal, avoid yourself with something small, enjoyable, a piece of chocolate, a bubble bath, or your favorite TV show. Decide a new word before you sit down to study so you have something to look forward to. Tip number 8, turn off your computer. Now, obviously, it's not always possible to study without a computer, but when it's turned off without the temptation of internet, you will concentrate so much more on the subject that you are studying. Tip number 9 is to switch up. Be creative. You don't always have to study at your desk. For example, you can go over your lecturer notes while taking a bubble bath. Just put your notes in a clear folder so they don't get wet. Tip number 10. Remember the big picture. There are many reasons why you would want to get a good grade. It's either to get into an elite school or get a scholarship. Whatever your reasons are, write them down on a piece of paper and keep them within your eyesight. When you're feeling discouraged and motivated and tired, it would help you to remember why you are still studying at 2 a.m. in the morning or while you are at home cracking math problem while all of your friends are out partying. Remember always keep the end goal in mind. So this is our tips. Thank you very much.